How's it going, everybody? Today I'm here with my boy Santiago. He has been doing pretty well in his remote duels, his qualifiers, and he did the YCS, made day 2, so pretty awesome. I asked him if I could get a quick deck profile, so yeah, go ahead and take it away.
Alright, so I made day 2 with Drytrons. No Prosperity, no Dragoon.
Alright.
So I played 3 Alpha, Standard, 3 Zeta, 3 Gamma actually.
Is that like not normal, or is that kind of like a tech you did?
I wanted to see the most names possible because the deck bricks to itself.
Okay.
And the 2 Delta. The reason for the 2 Deltas is because I'm not running Prosperity.
Alright.
I'd rather be able to just draw a card rather than reveal to my opponent 3 cards and let them know what I'm playing.
Alright.
3 Diviner, Standard also. 2 Eva. It does come up at times, sometimes it doesn't. Your opponent, typically, when they see the second Eva, they typically scoop or they try to play through it.
Okay.
3 Herald. Alti Herald says it can't be negated. So we got the Draconids, Idatin's broken. It allows you to do Meteona's Drytron multiple times. Idatin's not once per turn either.
Do you feel like this card has the potential to get hit in a later list, or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
1 Benten, because it's at 1. You can actually resolve Benten 3 to 4 times in a turn, if possible. 1 Natasha. It did come up at times. Most of the time when my opponent leaves a monster on board, I'm going straight for Natasha.
Okay.
And 1 Ultimateness. He's broken.
Alright. Would you ever consider bumping him up at a different number, or is he just perfect at 1?
He's good at just 1.
Okay.
Because you can recycle him with Meteona's Drytron. And yeah, being able to just recycle him it's crazy.
Okay.
And you can send him to the grave with a Herald, and then search it off of the Diviner, sending him the Arclight.
Okay.
1 Fafnir. It's a good starter. Dryden's not a thing, so a lot of people are starting to play it.
Okay.
2 Meteona's Drytrons. My reasoning behind this is I want to see it so I can search for other cards, but I also don't want to see it in both of them.
Okay.
Let's go 3 Novas. That's a standard. It's a searcher. It's a named. 3 Cyber Emergency. It's a named. It allows you to its consistency. 3 Preparation of Rites. It's not once per turn, and it allows you to recycle Meteona's Drytron if you've already done the second effect to add back to hand from grave.
Okay.
2 Tactics.
Did you not have a third one, or you just didn't want it at 3?
I played it at 2 because I didn't want to open multiples in one hand.
Did you ever feel like you missed the third one?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Okay.
Because 1 was enough to just make my opponent scoop. I had a match where I was playing an Altergeist player. He hand trapped me. I think he felled me if I was correct.
Okay.
I was like, okay, so I played through it, did my board, and then at the end of my turn, I played Tactics to look at his hand, and he scooped.
All right.
And not even going into game 2. I've had a lot of people do that to me. I just play through the hand trap, and they just scoop after I play the Tactics.
All right.
The 1 call by, because hand traps are running rampant. It's kind of crazy. And then the 1 Foolish, it's an extender.
Okay. And what's the main deck count? Is it 40?
40 exact, yep.
Okay.
Side deck or extra deck?
Your choice.
We'll go extra deck. So we'll go the standard 2 Mu Beta.
All right.
It's a Foolish Burial. It becomes a spell and trap negate if you have a Draconis on board. We'll go 1 of the Leerlusk. I thought about cutting her, but she's also really good when your opponent has destruction, like say Eagle Booster, not Eagle Booster. What was it?
Afterburner. Okay.
Afterburner is the one. They typically have to try to negate it to attack directly because it's a one card Zeus.
Okay.
The Downard, she's extra XYZ material.
Yeah.
Zeus, of course.
Of course, yeah.
If you're not able to make that Herald board, you could just go into Mu Beta, or you can just go into the Nightingale, attack, and Downard, and then Zeus.
Yeah.
Beatrice, she's a Foolish Burial, quick effect. Your opponent has to respond to with it with Imperm or something to negate it.
Okay.
The 1 IP, I'm actually thinking about cutting her for the Dragoon package. I'm not just sure yet. I don't want to add more bricks to a bricky combo deck.
Okay.
We'll go Phoenix, Unicorn Standard for the rank up. I forgot my boy Link Rebo.
Yeah.
he's a combo starter.
Yeah.
Go into Nova, link it away into Link Rebo, and do your plays that way. 1 access code. I'm thinking about changing it to Boral Sword because I respect the Ad Ignister deck.
Okay.
Ad Ignisters they put up a towers and they have the negate the Denmarian Grave.
Yeah.
It's
So,
game.
since you're thinking about taking the IPL, would you run both Xcode and Boral Sword?
I would be taking out the IP for the Verte.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
I
taking,
remember. Okay.
and taking out the Nightingale for the Dragoon.
All right.
But the access code would be replaced with the Boral Sword.
Yeah.
Appaloosa, because you can play through Droll, you can still make the Appaloosa. Unless they have other hand drops, of course. The standard 2 arc lights, don't mind the different rarity. And then the 1 Intis, a lot of people don't realize that Intis is a fairy,
Yeah.
and it clears boards.
Yep. Alright, that's the extra deck. I'm just gonna do this side really quick.
So at the remote duel, or the YCS, I didn't play this card, which was my mistake.
Oh, okay.
I played Nibiru instead of this. In the remote duel qualifier, I played the Phantasmate and it came in clutch. Against Striker, especially, it's a good card. It allows you to recycle your hand if you need to, if you draw not enough names. Then we got 3 Twisters, back row.
Yeah.
You discard a Drytron, you still get the effect from Grave.
Okay.
1 Feather Duster, of course.
Yeah, gotta get that back row hit.
Yep. I didn't play this in either during the YCS. The 3 Cycle Reader.
Alright. What does that do?
It's a crazy card. So Cycle Reader is essentially a hand trap. You discard it during your either player's turn, and you target 2 light monsters in the graveyard and banish them in your opponent's graveyard. So it shuts down anything that's light, Drytrons.
Yeah. So mainly being sided in for the mirror?
Yeah, the mirror. I played, if I'm correct, I played the 3 Lancias, and I'm trying to remember. It's kind of hard, but I can't remember what I had in for those. And then I had 3 Droll, of course, Mirror Match, Shadalls, anything that really adds. Ad Ignisters, because that's all they do. And then the 2 Lancias, because Tri Brigade is still a thing, Grid Maju is still a thing. There's a lot of banished decks going around.
Did you ever feel like you needed a 3rd or a Lancia, or the 2 were fine?
So what happened was I had the 2 Lancia during the YCS.
Yeah.
And this would have been the 3 Lancia. I did have the 3 Lancia in, and then I had, if I'm correct, can't remember. It's so hard. I had 2 other cards put in instead of the Cycle Readers. I got Drolled and Cycle Readered in 1 turn at the YCS.
Wow.
And yeah, that shut down my turn.
Wow.
And it was in the mirror match, and I obviously lost to that.
Yeah.
Because they Drolled and Cycle Reader during the remote duel. What is it? The qualifier. I played a mirror match and I opened Droll and Cycle Reader, and he prosperity first, so I drolled.
Yeah.
And then he went to go do his plays, and then I Cycle Reader, and he straight scooped.
Wow.
And my hand wasn't the greatest, and he just scooped.
Wow.
And I was like, damn.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's super impactful.
All right. Well, yeah, I appreciate the deck profile. Anything you want to add?
Shout out to my team, Team Evolution.
You also have a YouTube, correct?
We're working on it
Oh,
right
okay.
now. We're a new team out of Colorado, of
All right.
course. Shout out to Enchanted Realms. They're an awesome store. They're trying to get open to Yu-Gi-Oh! They're mainly a Magic and tabletop game store right now.
All right.
Shout out to Noble Driston
Thank you.
for doing the deck profile. That's it.
All right. Thank you again. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.